Hi guys, this is Craig Tomler, the developer of Social Media Planner. Today I thought we'd do something a little bit different. I'd show you the government deck. Now, I've developed two decks of social media plans to start with. The business deck. The business scenarios are all in red. And the government deck, where you find all the scenarios, are in purple. So the difference between the two is only in the scenario cards. All the social media tools are the same for both decks. So that does mean that sometimes some of the tools won't be relevant to one deck or the other. But generally you've got a good cross-section, and there are occasions when you might use every single tool in there, in my experience. So in this case, the government scenarios are slightly different to the business scenarios in that they more focus on the sort of policy and project goals that governments use, such as developing a preventative health campaign, co-designing community services with a community, or crowdsourcing a parking solution. Some of them are quite specific and targeted to an industry, and some of them are actually quite general, like fostering community planning. But they're all designed to basically deal with some of the policy and communications challenges that I've experienced in the 6 years I spent in government, and I actually had to develop real social media strategies for. So they're all authentic and real needs that government has. And of course, there's lots of other scenarios that government may come up with that you can simply, once you're familiar with Social Media Planner, put the scenarios aside and just use the tools card to come up with the right solutions for your actual challenge. So whatever your challenge in government, Social Media Planner can help you develop your social media strategy, whether you're doing it with the program or policy of the team, whether you're doing it within a social media or strategic comms team, or whether you're actually doing it with an agency. In fact, they may even use these cards with you to actually help you understand and work out the strategy in enough detail so that you can agree on what you're trying to achieve. They're also really valuable, I find, with senior management. When you're trying to explain a social media strategy to people who may have less experience or no experience with social media, being able to take out the cards that detail your strategy and lay them out in the order in which you're using them, going from here to there to here, looks simple, but it can go a long way to actually communicate to someone what you're trying to achieve.